missed you.
No.
Oh, I can't wait to hear more about it on a different call.
Yeah. We'll stay on task.
Turns out I'm not allowed to know much about it.
Yeah, we can't talk about it.
You have to be wowed by it. That's why.
Yes.
And he will.
And I better be.
Stop. This is my fiance Gordon, by the way.
How's it going? How's it going?
Very well, thank you.
I'm so excited for today's call. We're going to chat about everything, see where we kind of stand, and hopefully give you a better insight as to what's next to tackle, and ideally you're not feeling too overwhelmed with the next few steps.
Yeah, well, so far we keep being told that we're doing everything very early, so that's always a good sign.
It is. And you know what? I think it's much better, and I think I told you that too. Like, you're ahead of the game, which is fantastic, because some people are scrambling like at the end of the year for any weddings for next year, and that's where I'm like, maybe not. Let's not do that.
Absolutely not. No.
So how is wedding planning coming along?
Good. We haven't done much after what I sent you for the vendors that we do have, and then it's just looking into, okay, what does the timeline look like for the rest of it? Because even like makeup, cake, and flowers are saying it's too early still, so it's kind of like, okay, if we can't do that now, what can we do? And if it's nothing, then it's nothing, but when can we kind of still keep being ahead of the game?
For sure. And that makes perfect sense. And you're right. Unfortunately, there are a few vendors out there that won't really touch anything until we're a few months out.
Right.
Or at least 6 months out.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I feel like as long as you have your list of, okay, I'm going to reach back out to this person or to this business, like you already know who it is, then at least you're ahead of the game.
For sure.
Yeah, exactly. And it's really just the like putting it together now, like some of the finishing touches, because the big stuff is out of the way. Like we have venue, we have catering, we have photographer, we have efficient, we have the dress, and we have you.
What is the total count for bridal party? Is it 10, but maybe 11, correct?
Yes.
You have a maid of honor and then you have a matron of honor.
Yes.
And how's the bridal party so far? I know you guys might have just like started.
Good. They already have their own group chat because they're planning the bachelorette already so early. But I haven't made a group chat yet with me included. There's only 3 of them that are local. So the rest, like I said, are... So that remains to be seen. The ones that are in the States are like 95% sure coming.
Do we have any idea of where you guys are getting ready yet?
I'm probably going to be getting ready here at our home, and then Gord is probably going to be getting ready at his parents'.
Perfect. So you have the fishing, you have the caterer. Perfect. Yeah, you're on a roll. So we are missing... give me a sec here.
The venue's very nice already, and it has like, you know, an art mural, and we don't want to clash with anything, and we do want to keep it minimal.
Is there any other vendors that you guys have seen or heard about?
I'm considering for our cake.
Okay.
And then I went on like for musicians because there's a piano on site that I would like to be played.
Oh, nice. Okay.
As well as a violin. Makeup and hair. Her name on Instagram is... We want to do a frame for people to take photos. I don't know who or where or how, but we want to do like a Tinder swipe frame.
Cute.
Because we met on Tinder.
That's so cute. Okay.
And then for flowers, we're considering...
Okay.
Company.
She's amazing.
Yes. She's done a few of
sweetheart.
Gord's family's weddings, so...
She did my prom corsage.
Oh,
So she's like she's a family friend. Like she's on a first name basis with my mom.
Yeah.
So,
she is OG. I love her. She is the sweetest woman in the world.
Yeah, Vildana's
love
great.
it. Oh, I love the recommendation too.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of working with her in a wedding last year, and she was just the absolute sweetest human being ever.
She's so
she's OG. She's so good. She knows what she's doing. She's been doing it for a while, so she's great at what she does.
Yeah.
Love to hear it.
Yes.
My recommendation wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't.
Trust is earned.
I gotta listen to the pros.
I love it. Okay. All right. So my main question here is, have you started kind of like a mood board or a theme board to kind of help you hone in on the details that you are loving?
I have a Trello board.
Perfect.
So I have inspo for like color palette, cake, some accents that we could add at the bar for like his and hers drinks, decor, and some photography inspo too.
Personally, I think the minimalistic look is the best look because it just helps accentuate what the day is for. Let's go on to the timeline. Let's start creating the timeline. So I like to consider the long haul to-do list because there's a lot of thinking involved. In this case, is start writing down or keeping track of what you would like to do in those moments. And as we get closer and closer, that's where I need you to hone in. I like to create the timeline starting from ceremony because, I mean, that's the main event. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this.
Yep.
So we're going to start with ceremony time and then make our way to the end of night. And then we're going to flip up to the morning portion and take care of that. Because we want to make sure that when we create the timeline, everything that you guys want captured stays within that timeline that you have the photographer.
Yeah.
Okay. So do we have a time for ceremony?
So we get the venue at 5:30 or 6, I believe. So it would be like probably half an hour to an hour after that, just because of setup.
So let's have this as one of our first to-do lists.
Sure.
Yeah.
Now, with that being said, what is it that they are providing? Are they providing chairs, tables, or is that all needing to be brought in by you?
So they have tables and chairs. So we're good there.
Okay, perfect. So ceremony is happening in the same space, or where is ceremony happening?
So with the rental, we have the courtyard and the reading lounge. And I am open to courtyard ceremony and then reading lounge.
Wait, what?
I personally don't know if the courtyard's going to be big enough.
That would be something to find out.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to be 90 guests.
Realistically, setting up at 4 o'clock, where would that leave you guys? Would you want a ceremony to start at like 6:30?
I think for us, the earlier the better, because we want the real kind of focus of the rest of the evening to be celebratory. We don't want to spend more time than necessary on the ceremony. So we kind of want to move into the more like friends and family integration stage of the evening.
So when we're looking at ceremony, have you guys put any thought into how you want your ceremony to be at all? Like, has the officiant passed over any information or any scripts your way by any chance?
No, so she sent us something to fill out that we haven't filled out yet. She did say we wouldn't kind of get there until a few months before the wedding. What do you want at the ceremony? Like
a tight 5 stand-up routine.
What does that mean?
No, I'm really not too picky on the...
What is that?
What does that mean?
It's a stand-up, term.
Comedy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, no!
The main question here is, do you guys want to write your own vows?
Yes.
In the timeline, we're always going to put 30 minutes.
Okay.
Because let's say it's 20 minutes. You guys say I do, you guys kiss, you walk down the aisle. I pull you guys aside as a couple and hide you. Because you guys needed a moment to breathe and just take in what just happened. And B, I have to go back to tell the rest of the people when their cue is to come out as well.
Right.
Sometimes we need to get pictures done with elderly family members to get it over and done with. Or in this occasion, this is where we can just make sure the officiant makes her way over quickly with the 2 witnesses, and you guys sign the papers quietly in a separate space.
Awesome.
Yeah, that would,
More
I think
intimately.
that would be good. And then, you know, steal the photographer with us and do that sort of thing.
This is part of your long haul to-do list, because what I want you guys to do over the next year is just keep your ears opened, but your music selection.
Okay.
You guys have like a Spotify account or like a music list account, and just start liking and saving songs. We need you guys to figure out your entrance music. Most importantly, what song are you walking into, Vanessa?
Canon in D major.